So the farm is there. The door is barricaded or locked and barred. The windows are barricaded, and we're Simon. I'm going to suggest that Simon goes around the back, and I make some kind of just suggest that he goes and looks around the back, and I control Simon through the Oracle thing, and so I've got Simon nearly killed 2 or 3 times now. So I'm gonna stick a -2 on there and just see, does he just do as I ask? Oh right, yes, he's well up for it. So uh, yeah, he draws his sword. He's actually no, he's gonna draw his longbow and string his prepare his longbow, because if the person's in the house and he's on the outside, the sword may be no use at all. And he signals for me to follow on. So, um, is Simon prepared to check the back of the house? Um, so yeah, so we start to sneak around. Simon's gonna have a go at stealth first of all. I have misplaced his character sheet. I don't think I even ever opened it. Right, here we go. So he's got some skills, and he's going to roll his stealth. I'm going to assume a DC of 15, so I can imagine the farmhouse. Of actually no, probably make it easy. I'll make it a DC 12. Just because it's not. I can't imagine having creaking, sort of sidewalk boards or veranda or anything like that. It's just a fairly basic house. So yeah, 12. He makes it. He makes it. So he sneaks along quietly. I better check if make sure I'm not clumping along behind him. Same DC. Yeah, I am. I'm clumping. I'm sort of bump the end of my spear against a barrel or something. Yeah, so that's showing a real professional intent, isn't it? And we sneak around to the back. Now, I'm going to ask Yoracle, is there signs of life around the back of the house? I don't know if this house is empty, if that's how they left it, um, or whether the house is occupied by someone, some kind of survivalist type that's uh, uh, just sort of hanging in here. Right. So first of all, I'm going to make Simon's uh, perception check, and yep, we still stick to the DC 12, and yep, so that's a success. So if there is any signs of life here, he's going to spot it. No modifier on this. Are there signs of life at the back? And yes, there are. So that is 6.018. So yes, there are signs of life, and I imagine that would be. Oh, actually, let's take some more inspiration from here. Complex questions. Ask it again. It's seeking a mental. Uh, Seeking, that's kind of searching, looking for something mental. So I'm thinking, right, okay. My inspiration for this is that there's at the back of the house, next to there's a door and there's a window next to it, and there's a, a mirror set up there, so someone inside the house can actually look at who's outside the door without opening the door. That's a kind of a clever way of seeing. And I think what Simon saw was someone move inside the house. Someone was looking through them in the mirror, just saw a glance of them in the mirror. And so you know, that's we have the first signs of life here. I'm going to do one last check. I'm going to make this a DC 15 uh, on Simon's perception check of was it did it look human? And he's got no idea. He didn't see enough. All he saw was a flash of movement in the mirror as someone ducked out, as someone or something ducked out of the way. So I can kind of assume that we're dealing with someone intelligent. A dumb animal might have just stayed there. Although, of course, it could have just been, it wasn't looking at all. It was just moving across the field of view of the mirror. So I'm going to stop this second and carry on in just a second.